Hello, fellow Nigeria. I welcome you to this broadcast once again, wherever you are watching me from. This broadcast is coming to you from the Ifo Nexus. This is a channel where we bring you all you need to know as we prepare for the 2027 general elections. This channel we educate you, we tell you what you need to do, how you are going to vote and defend your vote. Now, what I want to briefly talk about today is what I have been saying, that if you want Nigeria to be great again, if you are amongst those people like me who believe that Nigeria will work again, you have a role to play. You don't have to sit on the fence. So you don't have to fold your hands and think some other persons are going to do it for you to make Nigeria work. You see, what I'm going to talk about briefly today is about the spokespersons who have been claiming to be the spokesperson of different political party. Especially, I want to speak especially about the Labour Party. Now, if you cast your mind back to the run-up to the 2023 general elections, we have different spokespersons for Labour Party and mostly for the Obidient movement. I'm talking of the person of Kenneth Okonkwo, and I'm person of Dele Farotimi, and this young lady they call in Kaduna. I don't know what her name is again. These are the three people that were speaking for the Labour Party in the run-up to the 2023 general elections. You see, I just want to let you know that some of these spokespersons, especially one of them, who is a Kenneth Okonkwo, this is why I'm bringing this video to you, that some of these guys, if you also want to refer to the PDP and the APC, you know those one already, that these guys we are speaking for their stomach. Now, I think then you really don't really know what the person of Kenneth Okonkwo was like then, because most of you claim that Kenneth Okonkwo was speaking, true to power, was speaking for how Nigeria be great to get. But right from the onset, I knew Kenneth Okonkwo to be a double-sided person, because you don't expect someone that has, joined the APC before, someone that has rubbed shoulder with APC to become clean. Because like I always say, once anyone belongs to APC, I don't care who you were before, as long as you belong to APC, I see you as an evil person. Because there is nothing to associate with APC, if not evil. So, what I'm saying is this. You guys are beginning to see the kind of person Kenneth Okonkwo is. Now, if you talk about people that have been consistently speaking for Nigeria, people that have been consistently see how Nigeria will be great to have been using their platform to speak for Nigerians, Nigeria who can speak for themselves, the person of Dele Farotimi and Aisha Yusuf. These are the two people that I have seen that have consistently been speaking the truth and telling those criminals to their face that what they are doing is wrong and what they are doing is evil. You see, apart from these two people I've just mentioned, I'm talking of Dele Farotimi and Aisha Yusuf, there is no other person that has, been consistently speaking the truth. All other people, all other persons that have been doing that, they are doing it for their own pocket. Now, let's talk briefly about Kenneth Okonkwo. Now, you see, after the 2023 general election, after the cases and in the court cases have been concluded, when these correct criminals in power now succeeded in using their cohort, the criminal George and the criminal Mahmoud, to truncate the effort of Peter Obi, because all of us know that Peter Obi won the election. Even the toddler know that Peter Obi won the election. So after those scenarios, all of you are beginning to see, we're beginning to see how Kenneth Okonkwo turned out to be. Kenneth Okonkwo has turned out to tell you that he was, has the blood of APC in him. Now, the first thing Kenneth Okonkwo did was that he was blaming Peter Obi not leading a protest, not collecting his mandate by force. I don't know if Kenneth Okonkwo is not a student of history. Kenneth Okonkwo asked for God so soon. How Abiola wanted to, follow such route. I what ended Abiola. Abiola was, ended in the grave. He died, and it's forgotten today. Forgetting that they are celebrating May 20. Now I don't know, June whatever. I don't know where the day they celebrate. Mark is dead. The remembrance or whatever they call it. Forget they do that. Abiola is dead, gone. So this is the same route. Kenneth Okonkwo wants Obi to go. When he saw that he did not succeed in convincing Kenneth Okonkwo, because like I say before, it's like these criminals in power, they want to use Kenneth Okonkwo then to lure Obi in so that Obi will commit even what they will call treason, or Obi should go and instigate protest and riot so that they will incarcerate Obi, put him in jail. So that will be the end of Obi. Is what I see Kenneth Okonkwo doing then. Now, when he saw that he did not succeed in that one, he now went further to begin to attack Obi. Say Obi has refused to join the coalition. The coalition, I have told you from the beginning, that coalition was brought forward in order to lock Obi down, for Atiku to hijack the coalition, which he has done. This is the same coalition Kenneth Okonkwo is castigating, talking down on Obi on every media, social media, all about that Obi has refused to join a coalition. Now, the recent one now from Kenneth Okonkwo is that Atiku is the favorite, that Obi has not what it takes to wrestle power from the criminals now in power. This is the same Obi he believed in 2023. The same Obi he was speaking for, shouting all over the television, saying Obi is the man that can deliver Nigeria. All of a sudden, Obi has now become someone who cannot win election. Atiku is not his favorite. Let me tell you why he has switched his allegiance to Atiku. The reason why you see Kenneth Okonkwo now speaks for Atiku is that Kenneth Okonkwo thought then in 2023 that Obi was going to go to Aso Rock. That when Obi goes to Aso Rock, he will be Obi's right-hand man. When he saw that these criminals now in power did not allow that to happen, use their criminality to force themselves in Aso Rock. Now, Kenneth Okonkwo now suddenly sees that Obi no longer qualifies, because he sees that there is nowhere he's going to get money from. Because, like I see, nobody knew Kenneth Okonkwo before, apart from this nonsense Nollywood film act. He was not known in politics, if not for the Obidient movement that brought him to limelight. Now he's not shouting all over the place. That is the one that brought Obi into limelight. A person that was two-term governor of Anambra State. Someone that had served in different financial institutions. A billionaire who has built conglomerate. Obi that has become the flag bearer, running mate to Atiku. Then Kenneth Okonkwo is there running his mouth, saying that he is doing favor for Peter Obi. Meanwhile, Kenneth Okonkwo is supposed to be the one thanking Obidient for bringing him to limelight, as far as politics is concerned. Now, I'm just trying to let you know that if you think you have people that will speak for you to make sure Nigeria works, if you think that you have people like Kenneth Okonkwo and the rest who feels he will come on television and begin to make noise, you are deceiving yourself. Like I said, the only two people that I've seen that have been consistent in saying Nigeria work, in their platform, in speaking the truth, where they have been, invited to the TV station to speak, are the person of Dele Farotimi and Aisha Yusuf. And these two persons cannot do it alone. They need your effort. They need my effort. This is why I'm saying that getting Nigeria to work again is not going to be the effort of just a few. If you think you can just fold your hands, comment on Facebook, watch people that talk on Facebook, or use your time to watch nonsense. For example, like now, Big Brother is going on. This is what's taking most of you time away now. Most of you go out for money to buy data to watch that useless program they call Big Brother, where they do sex. What all they do there is sex, Sodom and Gomorrah. They don't think anything there. That's what you watch. Now you expect Nigeria to work. When these criminals sees most of you do that, say, after all, they are useless. So let's keep what we're doing. Like I said, if Nigeria gets destroyed today than what it is today, it's not going to affect me. It's not going to affect my kids. It's not going to affect any person. Why I'm doing this is just because of the, I mean, is a urge that's in me. Like I always say, sometimes I feel like not doing this, but there's that urge that keeps saying, go do this, go do this. You're not doing it for anyone to recognize me, or for anyone to pay me, or whatever I do here, I do it out of passion. So if you think you can sit on the fence, if Nigeria get destroyed as it is today, I mean, more than as it is today, you're going to be the one to suffer it. Like I say, if you fold your hands and refuse to do anything, you'll continue to see illiterate criminals ruling you. For example, in Edo State, we have an illiterate there now who doesn't even know from his left to right. Who's ruling you? The people of Edo State. He dictates for you what you do. Yes, that's what you wanted, and you got it. So if you continue to fold your hands and say, it doesn't concern me, I'm not going to do anything, let them do what they want to do. It will get to a time where even these Facebook and Instagram and these social media, all of you use every now and then to do nonsense instead of, I mean, putting your time to see a Nigerian can work. It will get to a time, because most of you don't even know, you don't research. They are debating secretly how to make sure they regulate how you use social media. Thank God, I mean, if these criminals come back again in power in 2027, this is one of the bill they are going to pass to regulate social media. So if you like, you just fold your hands and say, it doesn't concern me. It's going to concern you when the time comes. Now, I'm just trying to let every one of you, if you watch me now, know that if you feel you can just sit and say Nigeria work as you want it, it's not going to be possible. It requires your effort and my effort for us to bring our effort together to see how Nigeria works. Let me give you something you don't know. These guys that you see ruling you today, this criminal that you see, you think they just sit and something come to them? They work for it every day and night. They toil for it, they work for it, they spend their resources, they spend their time, they spend all they've got. Even if some of them know that they are not going to win election, sometimes they even go borrow money from the bank. Even though they know they are going to lose, even when they lose, they keep trying. They continue to try until they get it. And they borrow money, they sell their property, some of them, because they know when they get there, they are going to loot. That is how it should concern you to get Nigeria work, because if Nigeria work, everything you want. Some of you watching me, you don't even have a job. Some of you watching me, you don't even know where your meal will come from. Maybe you have a job, you'll be sacked. Maybe you are a graduate, you don't have a job. Maybe you are a graduate, you are doing Okada rider, you are doing something you're not supposed to do, just because the situation of the country is bad. But if you take your time, put your time and contribute whatever you can contribute to see how Nigeria can work, you will have everything you need. Nigeria will work according to what you desire. Putting your effort in this, it doesn't really, take much. It doesn't mean bringing your money. For example, this video is here now, you can share and distribute. Share it on your platform when you watch, you share, or whatever talent you can do, whatever you can do during election, just come together or just indicate your interest here. Let's come together and see how we can bring our ideas to defend our vote in 2027. Like I said, this is the only way to go, defending our vote in 2027. If anybody is telling you there's any other way, that person is deceiving you. The only way to get this right is to defend our vote. And like I said, as we get closer to the 2027 general election, I'll be coming here on live video to, tell you what we need to know, what we need to do to defend our vote and also to defend ourselves. It's very important. If you've not subscribed to our channel, do so to subscribe as more video will come your way. Thank you once again for watching, and God bless you. Bye-bye.